Hey everyone, you're listening to The Public Affair with me, Andrew G. I see someone different every episode, but do me a favor, keep it between us. Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Andrew G, and welcome to another exciting episode of The Public Affair. First of all, I got to give a shout out to Rogue Media Network. As you can see, we're in a new studio. I don't know why that happened. We just are, but my show has to go on, so good, right? Big shout out to you guys, and of course, thanks to Mike and Allison for all the love and support and effort and work that they put into the show behind the scenes. I truly appreciate you guys. And of course, big shout out to the city and everybody who supports The Public Affair for all the love and support that you guys continue to show. You know, we just celebrated its second anniversary and I'm super excited. So of course, before we go on with this really exciting episode of The Public Affair, I definitely want to use this opportunity to give a shout out to just a few of our sponsors of this episode. This episode is brought to us by Four Brothers Construction with my boy Joe Olvera, who provides custom home designs and renovations. He also focuses on roofing, remodeling, plumbing, tree removal, electrical work, and so much more. My boy Joe and his entire team of delicious men are building affordable dream homes for you. Make sure you call the number on the screen for your consultation. My boy Joe has been an avid supporter of The Public Affair, and I truly appreciate him. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me, bro. I truly appreciate you. Of course, to B&J Refinishing with my boy Frank Biza, who focuses on resurfacing bathtubs, counters, sinks, tiles, and more to original showroom quality. He offers 5-year warranty on most work and has the best prices in town. He also has inflatables, a mechanical bull, margarita machines, tables, chairs, a foam machine, and so much more, making all your parties super lit. My boy Frank Biza, thank you so much for all you've done for The Public Affair. I truly appreciate you, brother. Of course, to my boy David Santabañez with Alinea Real Estate. He's the #1 sales agent in his office. He'll help you buy a home or sell your property. Make sure you follow him on Facebook at David with Alinea or call the number on the screen, darling. For all your real estate needs, my boy David is out there. Is the reason why he's the #1 sales agent in his office, because he's truly the GOAT. David, thank you so much for everything you've done for The Public Affair. I truly appreciate you. Ooh, of course, to my girl Anika Armstrong with Pee-wee's Crab Cakes of Texas, which is sounding very dinnerish tonight. Serving the most authentic Asian cuisine with a wide selection of signature crab cakes, pasta, seafood, and more. Now, my favorite is the Krabby Seafood Pasta, and the top recommended is the Southern Fried Catfish Special, served with seafood pasta, potato salad, and 6 fried shrimp. Now, the fish is topped with Houdat sauce, and I'm not going to tell you what it is because you got to head over to 108 Jim Drive in Hewitt or order online at orderpeeweescrabcakesonthego.com. To my girl Nika Armstrong, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Ooh, of course, to one of my new sponsors, Waco Decal Plug with Randy Olguin. He's a vinyl graphic artist and installer. Randy creates custom decals perfect for up-and-coming business owners and entrepreneurs. Hit him up for custom decals and designs, especially if you're looking for someone to create a logo for you and your business. Y'all stay needing that service, all right? Y habla español también. Call for free estimates with number on the screen or follow on Facebook and Instagram at Waco Decal Plug. To my boy Randy, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair, and welcome aboard the sponsorship train, bro. Of course, to Waco Fencing and Stuff with my boy Juan Morales. Juan builds privacy fences and chain link fences, perfect for all that extra at-home privacy. Also builds wood decks, stone patios, and gorgeous flower beds. Contact him with the number on the screen for your next consultations. And my boy Juan Morales, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair and everything you've done for me. And of course, to my girl Nancy Polsini with Parkway National Insurance. She provides insurance for all commercial trucks and tractor trailers, and she also provides insurance with home and auto for you. Basically, all your insurance inquiries, you got to hit up my girl Nancy Polsini. Y habla español también. Call her on the number on the screen. Nancy, thank you so much for everything you've done for me and The Public Affair. Truly appreciate you, girl. All right, guys, so like I said, I've been really excited to have this next guest onto The Public Affair. I've known him for a couple of years, and I'm very talented young man. And when it was presented to me to have him onto The Public Affair, I said, why not? You know, just a few months ago, I guess a few weeks ago, I just had my first 14-year-old guest, Ms. Aviana Gutierrez, on episode 99. And without further ado, I'll be welcoming my second. Mr. Santos Carrizales is here on The Public Affair, one of the top Central Texas football prospects in 2025, I should add. How are you doing today, Santos?
Very good.
Good. It's good. Well, thank you for coming. And you just had a birthday, right?
Yeah.
That was just yesterday. How old did you turn?
15.
15. Well, happy birthday to you, okay? I just had a birthday a few days ago, too. I just turned 31, though. So, okay. Yeah, well, thank you. How do you feel about being here? You good?
Yeah, very good. Really grateful.
For sure. I'm really happy that you came. You know, me and Santos used to work out together at SoCo Soccer Academy when I was 300 pounds and disgusting. And he used to work me out like he used to beat me and everything. So I just want to use this opportunity to say screw you for that. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. But, it's crazy to think that, I met you when I guess you were 12, 13 years old.
Yeah, 12, 13.
And so, to see you now with everything that you're working towards with, with the football and everything, I have to say I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
So, yeah. I'm really happy that you're here. All right. So, Santos, can you talk to us a little bit about who you are? Can you introduce yourself to us, please, and all that? Yes.
Yeah. All right, I'm Santos Carrizales, Hispanic quarterback from Central Texas, Waco, Texas.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah.
So you grew up here, right?
Yeah.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, you used to train with one of my prior guests onto the show, Mr. CJ Collins.
Yes, sir.
XFL player CJ Collins, right? What was that experience like for you?
It was good. Like when he coached me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
made me
so
a better player.
Did he teach you early on in your football career, or I say career, like you're in the NFL or something, which you're probably going to be one day.
Hopefully.
But yeah, no, for sure. So was he one of the first people that you got to train with that was teaching you the ropes and stuff?
He was like my first couple.
Okay, got you for sure. And as I mentioned earlier, you are cousins with Miss Aviana Gutierrez, who was on episode 99 of the Public Affair, right? You guys are like, you guys are really close. I mean, you guys grew up together and everything, right?
Yeah, we grew up together.
So she's very athletic. You're very athletic. Were you guys pitted together a lot, like in terms of like competition and stuff like that?
I mean, yeah. Once we got to like middle school, we started competing more against each other in sports.
Yeah. Okay. What was that experience like? Do you guys try to be better with each other, or you guys have the kind of relationship where it's like, oh, we good? So
yeah, we just make fun of each other, like, oh, I'm better than you. I'm gonna be a better athlete. And all that.
For sure. So who's the better athlete?
I would say her. She's been more
Give her her flowers. No, she's great. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so which high school do you go to?
La Vega High School.
You go to
I will be attending La Vega High School.
Oh, okay. But you're going to be a sophomore, or?
Yeah, sophomore.
Okay, got you. So, what's your school life and like everything like that and all that? Like, what's the day in the life for Santos Carrizales?
Wake up, head to school around 7:30. And just work out.
And then just work
till 8.
Yeah,
to 8, head to school and go to class.
Yeah, for sure. I guess with everything that you have going on, in terms of like training for football and everything and school, do you find it hard juggling the two? I mean, because you have to like stay making good grades and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, it's pretty challenging sometimes.
Yeah,
you get tired. Tired a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
I really mainly train like after workouts, like after school.
Yeah, okay.
Right on the weekends.
And on the weekends, yeah. So you don't ever get time for yourself. Have you been having to train a lot this summer?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, for sure. That sucks. It's only 107 outside. And can I just say thank you for my Fiji water, Santos? This is my favorite water. Okay, thank you. Everybody they think that there's no difference, and there really is. Okay, this is God's water. You know what, Santos? I kind of wanted to get a little personal with you, if you don't mind. When I got to meet, first of all, shout out to your dad, Alan, who's outside spectating. Hey, Alan. Yeah. So, when I got to meet with you guys at the house, I had learned that Alan is actually your stepfather. Okay, yeah. So, can you talk to us a little bit about losing your biological father at such a young age and what that experience was like for you?
It was very challenging growing up with my biological father.
Yeah, for sure.
My stepdad was there and helped me away with my mom.
Okay.
And that was,
right.
I had my questions to ask them, like what happened. And
yeah, for sure. Did you ever get those at such a young age? I don't want to ask you on the show what happened. You know what I mean? I'm sure it's pretty dramatic stuff. But, it seems like you're very open with your parents, with your stepdad and your mother. Shout out to Juliana, by the way, for letting you be here. Thank her. I guess, did you ever have a conversation with her and say, hey, like what really went on? And
yeah, once I started getting into middle school, them thoughts started to come. Like, I need to know what actually happened.
Okay. And then so you guys talked about that?
Yeah, we talked about it. And she was like, yeah, that's what happened.
Okay, got you. Yeah, you don't have to. Yeah, I know. He did ask us not to repeat what happened, which is fine. And I don't, I want to respect y'all's privacy. But I guess with the events that took place with his passing, and you found out what the truth is, which I have to say, I think it's really great that your parents are so open with you, which I think a lot of parents should be with their kids. How did you, I guess, handle that as an adolescent? You know what I mean? Like, how did you not just say, F life, and I don't want to do this anymore,
my stepdad was there to be like, I'm here for you, and he's here to take care of me for now.
Oh, okay.
And he just kept pushing me in whatever I was doing.
Yeah, for sure. I have to say too, I've seen Alan push you in whatever, like when we would work out together, and Alan would be right there and he would be really, really digging into you, like really going hard and stuff like that. How do you process that, Santos?
He wanted me to be the best athlete that I am and best role model.
Right,
to
for sure.
Younger people.
To younger people, got you. Okay, for sure. Well, he's doing a stand-up job on that, okay, with his broken arm. But you know what, Santos? I want to talk to you a little bit about your athletic life. So obviously, you've been in athletics most of your life, I would assume, because when we worked out together, like I said, you were beating me and everything. He was stronger than me. He was faster than me. Were you making fun of me?
No.
Yeah, yes, you were. You were talking about me. I know you were going home saying that fat guy is out there. He ain't nothing. Okay. Yeah. How did the athleticism start for you? I mean, like, did you start off were you always playing football? Or were you playing different sports prior?
I was playing different sports prior.
Okay.
Then I wasn't really that athletic with all my other sports.
Yeah, for sure.
So I started off playing soccer.
Okay.
Then I went to baseball.
Yeah. So were you just not good at the two, or?
I mean, I was pretty good at baseball.
Yeah, for sure.
Just soccer, I mean, I wasn't really that good at it.
Right. What was hard about it? Was it just the constant running and stuff like that?
Constant running. I get tired a lot.
Oh, I just think that's very funny because you said that you have to go running right after this show. Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Don't be trying to, you know what I mean? You're on the public affair and it's only 107 outside. Alan, I don't know why you're going to make him go run. I'm not running nothing except to the house, but okay. So you started off with the soccer. Then you got into the baseball. And what happened with that?
I mean, it was going good until I just don't know how to bat. Batting is just my worst.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just
you're just not okay.
Just not good at batting.
For sure. So so what was it with football that you said, okay, you know what, this is, because I've seen your highlights on Instagram, which I don't know if we could say his Instagram because he's underage, so we're not going to do that. But I've seen your highlights on Instagram, and you're obviously very talented in football. Like, you play quarterback in that position, which I want to talk to you a little bit about later. But what was it about football that said, you know what, Dad, I'm going to stick with this? And what was their response to that?
I mean, it was pretty. I mean, I don't really know, honestly. I just liked it from
right.
couple months into playing the sport. Just fell in love with it.
You just fell in love with it. It's like when you wouldn't know, and I wouldn't know either because I'm still single. But it's like when you meet the love of your life, right? You just know, okay? Yeah. Well, you know what, Santa? And then you just did a Baylor camp. Is that correct? Yeah. What is that whole process like? Like, what was that experience for you like?
I mean, you meet some college athletes and some college coaches, and
yeah.
I mean, you can get offers from there, but
okay.
I mean,
did Santos get any offers? Yeah.
But it's fun experience to go to the college camps.
Okay, got you. Okay, so when you were there, I mean, are you guys just kind of showing off your skills, or did they have you like working out and stuff like that?
We show off. We work out. We go through a little combine.
Oh, okay.
First couple minutes. Then
that sounds tough.
From there, we go to individual groups. To basically, like you said, show off our skills.
Yeah.
Then we go on to run-on-ones, which is throwing to the receivers. Or receivers going against their opponents, which is the DBs.
Sure. Okay. Were you playing against them pretty? I mean, was it pretty tough competition? Or?
I mean, I'm just throwing the ball to the receivers, but I mean, some of the receivers were all right.
Yeah. Oh. I like that. I like that answer. Good job. He's media trained. All right. Well, so I'm glad that you had a good experience with that. You know what? I definitely want to talk to you more about the football and all that jazz. But we're gonna take a quick little break, Santos. Okay. Right. And when we get back, we're gonna learn more about Santos Carrizales' up and coming, promising football career, what he's got going on next, and just normal teenage life. Because I got a lot of questions. It's different when I was 15 and, okay. So anyway, you guys stay tuned. We'll be right back here on To The Public Affair. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this really, really great episode of The Public Affair with Mr. Santos Carrizales. Before we continue, I definitely want to use this opportunity to give a shout out to just a few more of our sponsors of this episode of The Public Affair. This episode is brought to us by JR Renovations with my girl, Juliana Resendez. She's a general contractor specializing in commercial businesses and residential homes. She's a true queen, leveling the playing field in a male-dominated industry, darling. So don't be sleeping on her. She told you she could peep further than the men, and she's going to do it too. I love that woman. Follow on Facebook and Instagram at JR Renovations. Call the number on the screen for your consultation. And just on a personal note, Juliana Resendez, I just want to let you know, you need anything, girl, I'm here for you. That's all I'm going to say. And big shout out to you, Juliana. I saw that little article in the Way Cohen. Good for you, girl. She's coming on up. I told y'all don't sleep on Juliana. Thank you so much for all your love and support of The Public Affair. I truly appreciate you, girl. Of course, the Banda's hauling service with Julian and Ana Banda. They rent dump trailers. You fill it up, they haul it away. They also do junk removal and tree brush removals and haul cars in and out of town. My car broke down the other day. Julian said, Andrew, I'll be there in 20 minutes to tow it. He was there in 10 minutes. Beat me. Already had it on the thing. Took it to the shop and everything. Love that guy. Book now with the number on the screen to Banda's hauling service. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Ooh, of course, to Embrace Fitness with Lisette Luna and Amanda Switzer. They teach group fitness classes that are fun and dynamic, darling. They specialize in total body workout by Exco Latin by Jackie and Zumba Step. Classes are Monday through Thursday at 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. You can also contact them to rent the building out for parties and small events. To Lisette Luna and Amanda Switzer, thank you so much for all your love and support and sponsorship of The Public Affair. Truly appreciate you, ladies. Taquisa Palacios, Buenísimo and Lupe Palacios. Oh, I'm starving. They provide delicious and affordable tacos for any event. Their meat choices include, get ready, carne asada, pollo, chorizo, pastor, and barbacoa. And you cannot forget the delicious aguas frescas that include limonada, horchata, piña, melon, jamaica, and tamarindo. They also provide all the plasticware. Book now with the number on the screen. Don't be worrying about the napkins and all that. They got it. Anisimo and Lupe Palacios, thank you guys so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, the Alley's Drive-In with Alexis and Diana Rivas. They're a convenience store located where the old Kobe's is in South Waco, specifically 2105 Dutton Avenue. Stop by for delicious snacks or a cold drink. If you need beer for a party or for yourself, they have this huge freezer stocked with a wide selection of ice cold beer. I low-key just want to go over there because it's 112 out there and just stand in the freezer and maybe I'll buy y'all a beer, okay? You can order from the kitchen too with a delicious selection of food to satisfy your appetite or to go with that delicious cold beer. Stop by this monumental and convenient spot in South Waco today to Alley's Drive-In. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. And of course, to my boy Sid Rodriguez with Elite Barbershop, making me look snackish today. Located on Hewitt Drive, you can call the number on the screen to book or download the Cut app. Walk-ins are welcome as well. They also got Marcus Guerrero, Chris Reyes, Santos Cordova, David Rodriguez, Isaac Chavez, Clint Fletcher, and Isai over there making you look super hot. Elite Barbershop, longtime sponsor of The Public Affair. I truly appreciate all y'all support. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys go get a haircut from them today to Elite Barbershop. Thank you again. All right, guys, we're going to get right back into it with my guest, Mr. Santos Carrizales, one of the top Central Texas football prospects in 2025. Here we go on The Public Affair. All right, guys, welcome back to this really exciting episode of The Public Affair. I'm very, very happy to have one of my old friends, Mr. Santos Carrizales, here. Now, before we left, we were getting to know him and a background of his football career and all that. Now, Santos, I wanna ask you, you play a pretty prominent role as the quarterback, okay? Yeah. And I think that's like a really important role, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I have Madden. I don't play football, but I have Madden for my PS5. And so, does it stress you out having that type of position, knowing that, you might be the one that messes everything up or something?
I mean, yeah, there's some times where I'll be like, I need to get this right or something's gonna go wrong.
Yeah.
There's some times during the game where I'll mess up and some of the players and some of the coaches will get on my ass and be like, I'm being real. They will.
I wonder if we have to bleep the word ass because he's 15. No, that's okay.
But yeah, they'll get onto me.
Yeah, okay. So how do you handle that? I mean, because surely when they're getting onto you and the game is very intense and then your teammates, they're really counting on you to not mess up. How do you kind of just stay level-headed and be like, you know what, I'm not going to fight with these people. I'm going to how do you internalize that as doing better, I guess is the question.
I just be like, yes, sir. I'll be like, all right, I got you.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
I'll acknowledge them.
Yeah. Was there ever a situation, I have to talk in my mic, was there ever a situation where maybe things kind of did get a little out of hand, like where you messed up and, you almost kind of wanted to just be like, screw this, I don't want to do this anymore?
There is sometimes where I just get mad and be like.
For sure. You know what, when I talked to Avi, because so I sponsor the soccer team, okay? Yeah, and so it's so weird because even us as adults, we don't know how to act, okay? So I'm not a role model at all. But, they fight with each other a lot on the field and stuff. Do you guys as teenagers on the football field, do you think that's the same thing? Where you guys just want to rip each other's throats out?
I mean, there's sometimes during practice where we get mad at each other. Okay. There will be sometimes during the games where we'll just be getting mad. And we're not yelling at each other, but just talk bad about each other.
Right. Do you ever take it personal?
Sometimes.
Where you're like, well, I guess we're not friends anymore.
Yeah, but I just put it behind me because it's during the game. Everybody's mad at each other when someone messes up.
Yeah, you probably got the little girls in the stand too, right? You're trying to show off and stuff. Santos, I know you. Okay, that's what he's doing, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay.
Not really.
No, I'm kidding. And so how do you? I guess for you personally, how do you show good sportsmanship when it comes to that intense period of the game or during practice where you guys are like fighting with each other and stuff like that?
There'll be sometimes there are sometimes during some workouts where one person will be down or just to be mad and I'll pull them to the side and be like, come on, you got this. Just keep pushing.
Okay, got you. And do they internalize it pretty well? Yeah. Because I find myself at 31 trying to have those conversations with some of my friends like Morrow, and then all I do is get yelled at back. So.
There are some players that just plain out ignore you.
Yeah, okay.
Just act like they don't care.
And you just move on with the game, right?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. No, I got you.
Basically, because either they're going to catch on or the coach is going to get onto them.
Okay, I got you. No, for sure. So I wonder how you take that back to class. You know what I mean? So if you're practicing.
I mean, we practice in the afternoon. So
okay, so it's not like during school. Yeah. Is it not the same anymore where it's like there's either gym or athletics?
I did. Yeah,
that's still a thing? Yeah. I never had the pleasure of being in athletics, Santos. Santos was there when I was huge. Okay, is that right? Tell them. Remember how big I was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, okay. So, what is obviously you train a lot, and I think you're being, from what I understand, you might be scouted or you're being scouted, because I remember it's so cute. Santos has social media, okay, and so I don't know what it is with the kids these days that on their Instagram they have like 3 things posted, but they have 2,000 followers, right? I mean, does that not get boring? And so, what I thought was cute was that when we were talking, you said that you have to really watch what you post on social media.
Yes, sir.
Because yes, sir. Because I feel old now. Because you were saying that there's a lot of like college coaches or maybe senior athletes or whatever that follow you. What at 15, obviously you want to probably post like you guys fighting in the bathroom or something. So how do you, I guess, like juggle that, if you will?
I mean, there's some times where I want to post something, but I just couldn't.
And you just couldn't? Was there ever a time that you did post something and somebody got onto you? Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
What was it?
I mean, it was just a cuss word in my bio.
Oh, okay.
My coach said I coached fun, but he told me to take it out.
Oh, really?
Like, he called my dad. He was like, "You need to tell him to take it down and just take it out. I'll take it. Either take it down, take the whole picture down, or just take it off the bio." Yeah,
for sure. So I wonder, why are they so hard on you? Because listen, I'm 31, I post whatever I want. You know what I mean? So I guess, for you, is it because, is it bad?
I mean, yeah,
it looks bad, or
it just looks bad in general.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, if you post like something bad, the coach is gonna be like, "Oh, that's the type of kid he is."
Yeah, no, I guess you're right about that for sure. You don't be posting no off the wall stuff, or I'm sure at 15, you just turned 15.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, you kids are all hormonal these days. You know what I mean? So you don't be fighting with your girlfriend all over social media.
You can't post that.
You can't do that.
You look better for everybody.
Can I just say too? Can I just use this opportunity then? Because us adults, we be calling each other's spouses out all the time on social media. We need to lead by example for Santos. Or excuse me, Santos is leading us by example, I should say. Okay, so we need to channel our inner him when it comes to not posting our business all over social media, right? Yeah. So, Santos, what is your training regimen like? I mean, so what does it consist of? How often are you training in this position?
Most likely every week or
gotcha.
every other day.
Have you had to spend most of your summer vacation training?
I mean, I don't really go on vacation like that.
No, yeah. I don't mean like you're on vacation, but I mean like because you're off of school.
Oh, off of school. Well, yeah.
Do they not call it summer vacation anymore? Is that not what they call it? Is it summer? You don't know.
We just feel like we're getting out of school.
No, okay, yeah. So I mean, so pretty much every week you have to train and everything. So what are you guys doing? I guess like what do you do as far as your training goes to better yourself as a quarterback?
Well, at summer workouts, we'll lift weights, go outside for conditioning. Then we'll go into teams for football.
Oh, okay, got you. Is it pretty hard?
Yeah, sometimes it's pretty hard.
It's really hot. I mean, you got.
I mean, we work out in the morning, so it's like barely getting hot. But when we start getting to the end, it gets pretty hot.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it gets pretty hot.
No, but oh my God! See, I lost myself. No, so but is it like in the movies where you guys aren't allowed to take a lot of water breaks and stuff, and you're like throwing up and everything, or is it? Is it not? It's not that bad.
I mean, okay, not really. We do have some water breaks here and there.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, we wouldn't be throwing up like that.
I never threw up at SoCo. Oh, yes, I did.
I think I have.
Did you throw up at SoCo?
Probably.
Okay, I didn't see you. Maybe Alan didn't let you throw up. Alan's a hard ass. Your father. Have you ever experienced? Okay, so when we think of the average football player, they're a lot more broad. They're like a lot taller. I mean, it's not fair to say because you're only 15.
Oh, like bulky and big.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. I know I'm using big vocabulary terms. Okay, you should be defining your words. I don't know if you guys do that in school either. But have you ever experienced, I guess, being overlooked, overshadowed as a quarterback? Like, oh, he's not going to be able to do it.
Well, when I was younger, I wasn't really that big. I was skinny. And skinny, scrawny kid.
Yeah, for sure.
Little kid.
Little shrimpo?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So were you facing ridicule at that?
Yeah, I was like very, very, very little.
Okay, so how were you able to then be like, you know what, I'm going to show these guys that I can be?
Well, just show what I could do, basically.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, there's a bunch of quarterbacks that are big, huge, faster, stronger, and everything.
Right, for sure. Do you feel like you had to work harder to prove yourself versus somebody else? I mean, were you ever pitted in a position where it's like, okay, it's going to be between you and this quarterback, I guess, for this team? You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, okay.
Well, yeah. Well, plus then I was Hispanic, and there's not really that many Hispanic quarterbacks.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
In the NFL or really playing quarterback.
Yeah, for sure. And do you think that played a pretty big disadvantage?
Yeah, honestly.
For sure. Okay.
Because there would be sometimes I'll have been overlooked.
Yeah, no.
Just because I'm Hispanic, or just because I don't fit the I forgot what it's called.
Like, I know what you're talking about. Like the what's the word that we're looking for?
Oh, measurements.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The criteria, if you will. Okay. Yeah. We both got stumbled on there. Obviously, vocabulary term we never had to define. So. Yeah. Okay. So, how were you able to manage, I guess, the mental aspect behind that? I mean, like, were you ever discouraged when they said, you know what, you're not fitting the look that it is to be a quarterback, so we're not really checking for you? Then you have to like work 10 times harder and then prove yourself. How did you not give up and say, I don't want to do this, I'm not playing football now, I'm going to go play hockey or something?
Well, we can't play hockey here because it's hot.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I'm from New York, Santos. Don't sue me, okay? Santos, I don't care if you're 15. I'll go over there and kick your butt, okay?
But there have been times I wanted to quit, like, real bad.
Okay, got you.
But my dad was always there to be like, you're better. You can do good. Just push yourself. You know you got it.
For sure. Who would you say has been your biggest driving support?
Everybody. All my coaches and plus my dad.
Oh, plus your dad. Okay. Do you still keep in touch with CJ?
Yeah, here and there.
Yeah, what's that? I tried calling CJ the other day. He didn't pick up, CJ.
I mean, he's a busy man.
But so am I, Santos. What do you think I'm doing? Okay.
Talking to me on this podcast.
Oh, Santos, don't do me on my show. Okay, are you serious? Alan, come get your kid. No, I'm kidding. You little ass. No, you know what? Okay, no, big shout out to CJ Collins, honestly. Yeah, sure. He's an incredible person, incredible athlete for sure. And do you find yourself I guess blessed, to say the least, to come up with somebody like that?
Just work out with him, have him on my butt about my what's called diet.
Your diets and stuff like that.
Yeah, I need to get better at.
How do you rat yourself out, or I mean, does he catch you like eating a cheeseburger and fries? Like,
I mean, he asked what time we were working out.
Okay.
About in the beginning of summer.
Yeah, for sure.
It was like what you have last night because we had went back to back sessions. So
okay.
One the next day. So,
right. What are they called? 2-a-days? Is that what?
Well, not really 2-a-days.
They're not 2-a-days. Okay, I told you I don't know nothing about football.
2-a-days are in the same day.
They're in the same day. Okay.
But we went back to back days. Honestly,
okay. No, I got you for sure.
But he had told me the next day. He was like, "What you have for dinner?" Or like, "What you have to eat?" And I told him what I had.
Yeah.
And I said I had a burger. And
yeah.
You can't be eating that.
So what does he want you to eat? Wheatgrass and twigs? Come on, CJ. Okay.
I mean, just have a better diet. Saturdays.
Yeah. Can I poke fun at CJ real quick, just because so much time has passed? CJ is very tall, and if you guys, I can't. Oh God, what episode number was that? It's one of my older episodes.
It was in the beginning.
Yeah, it was in the I was very fresh and still fat, and it was so cute because he's so tall. Like the top of his head was cut off of the camera, and we were still like Rogue was still new, I was still new. We didn't know, you know what I mean? And I put it out like that. Big shout out to CJ Collins. I love that guy. Let's reconnect and come back on the public affair. He should have came with you. Whip your ass into shape. I wanted to ask you, can you explain to me what the 7-on-7 team is that you played for or whatever? Like, what was that experience like for you?
It was a very fun experience.
Okay.
Honestly. I got dropped off in Temple and went to...
you got dropped off in Temple?
Yeah, because they picked me up.
Oh, I was going to say, that sounds very illegal, Alan. Okay? Child Protective Services is going to be all over this episode.
No, everybody was there. Everybody's seen.
Yeah.
I mean, that way, no, not like that. But.
No, he's ratting you out. Okay.
No, coaches were there to pick me up. But
okay, got you.
We drove to Dallas, stayed in a hotel.
Yeah.
Next day, went to go play. I mean, we did all right.
Okay, got
Won some games, lost some games, but it was a fun experience to meet new people and new coaches.
Right. Is that a team that you have to, I guess, like, or
try out for?
You try out for? See, okay.
So we go try out or get invited.
Okay. So was it like fun for you when you got to experience that and everything? Like,
I mean,
how did you feel?
I didn't really go to tryouts. I got invited to go play for the team.
Oh, excuse us. Okay, Santos?
I mean, I did get invited to tryouts, but I just couldn't make the date. So.
Oh, okay, I got you.
But yeah, it was. Wait, what was the question again? I forgot all about the question.
It was just about the 7-on-17.
Oh,
we should keep that in there because that was actually cute.
But dang it.
No, you were. I forgot the question. What was the question?
Because it was back to back. It was my 17. It was
okay. Anyway,
but wait, I just got off the new people.
Yeah, there you
go. Like I said, I met new people, new coaches.
For sure.
Went out there, balled out.
Okay.
I mean, some some coaches were out there looking at me, and some photographers and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, so were you feeling yourself? Is that what you're saying?
A little bit. Okay. I had one of my chains on while I was playing.
Oh, please. So. Okay, Santos. Just whatever, bro.
I was just trying to look good.
For who? Playing football. Okay.
You're right.
No, well, I guess I don't know, when they scout for football players, are they trying to see who looks good or just who plays the best?
Who plays the best?
Yeah, is that what's going on?
Look good, play good.
Okay, so I'll never be able to make a football team because I'm just going to be out there trying to look cute. But that's a different conversation. You're too young. Is there any colleges that have maybe scouted for you, or ones that you really want to go to that you want to work hard for?
There's some coaches that have texted me.
Oh, y'all are on texting basis. I barely just got.
No, you can't get texted, but they'll send me invitations.
No, I know what you mean.
Camps and stuff.
Yeah,
but
that's 15-year-old lingo. They call mail text messages. Go ahead.
No, but Houston has sent me invites to one of their camps.
Oh, okay.
Dartmouth.
Yeah.
Some Ivy League school.
Yeah, for sure.
Invite, I think.
Okay.
Then I forgot who else.
Yeah, but you got too many.
It was just a while back.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't really remember.
Okay.
But
so when you get invited, it's not like are they like offering you scholarships, or are they just like, oh, well, we really like?
Well, like you said, they really like how I look on film. Play. They want to see it in person.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's really cool. So you went from being like the underdog for being like a scrawny Hispanic male, if you will. And now you have these Ivy League colleges like really checking for you and saying, hey, we saw your highlights. We want to see what you can do, on the field. So obviously you haven't pursued that just yet in terms of going out there physically. But is that something that you're going to be working on?
Yeah, I do want to go out there and show them what I can do. Show them film. But show them on film and in person what I can do. Yeah.
I wonder... is there one particular college that you're really, really wanting to go to? Be like, okay, this has to be the one. If they don't accept me, I might die. Like,
well, I might not die, but no, it's gonna feel bad because I was really wanting to go there, which is Oklahoma State. That's my dream school since I started playing.
For real? Why is that?
I just like their colors and their uniforms.
Oh, okay.
I do like how they play. They like throwing the ball way more than running the ball a lot.
Yeah, for sure. I got you. God, what do you do, Santos, to stay disciplined? Because you're 15 years old, okay, and you probably want to go out all the time with your friends and do hoodlum shit. Excuse me, hoodlum stuff. Yeah. Okay? and you can't do that. I'm cursing on this episode. I need to stop. Okay. And so his dad's out there. He were cool. You probably want to go out and do hang out with the boys and stuff like that and do all these things, but you're with the coaches and all the what's it called, the colleges watching you and stuff on your social media and all that. How do you stay above the influence?
I really don't post what we go out and do. It's not really that bad. But we'll go over to each other.
They're not at Smileys and stuff, obviously. You know what I mean? But,
we'll go out with out to each other's houses or go out somewhere to go hang out.
Like the movies, the park, whatever.
Not the park.
Okay. We don't go to the park anymore. Okay. So, did you ever find yourself in a time where it's maybe, I wonder as a young kid, okay, we're very influenced by the people surrounded by us, even as an adult, okay? Have you been in an experience that's hey, I probably need to stop hanging out with this kid, because it might really affect my future as a quarterback and stuff. And how do you handle that?
Times where I just gotta be I can't really hang out with you. I'll talk to them, but I won't just go be around them every time.
Yeah,
every single day.
Yeah. So you just kind of distance yourself, but low key is what you're saying.
A little bit.
Yeah. Okay. You don't straight up go to them and be I just can't mess with you no more. Yeah. Do you find yourself struggling to stay above the influence as a 15-year-old boy? Because when we were all 15, we were doing stuff we had no business doing. You know what I mean? And so, but for you have this really promising future ahead of you and everything. So do you think that, you struggle a lot with that sometimes and say, all right, I don't know if I can handle this,
what do you mean by that? Not handling it, wanting to quit and go
and then be with the negative influence.
That. I don't really like being around negative influence.
Okay, that's good. Good answer. Okay. So you're not grounded. God, who are some of the you mentioned that your stepdad, or your father, I should say, is one of the biggest role models that you have as well as everybody else. Has there been any maybe college athletes or senior athletes that kind of look at you and have maybe taken you under their wing? And,
there's just one quarterback from Baylor named Luke Anthony that has taken me out under his wing.
Yeah. He goes to Baylor?
Yes.
Shout out to him.
Yeah,
Tell him to come on my show. What's up?
UMA, I think UMHB or...
Okay.
No, Hardest Simmons.
Oh, Hardest Simmons. Okay. I don't know colleges. Don't be like me. I didn't go to college. Okay. I mean, I have the show, but that's because I'm charismatic. So,
yeah, there's a Hardest Simmons quarterback.
Okay.
Galen. Yeah, he took me under his wing when he was in high school.
Yeah,
I was barely starting football back then.
When he was in high school. So, what were you, like a freshman, or you were still a little kid?
I was like in 7th grade.
So you guys have kept in touch all this time?
Yes.
Wow, big shout out to him.
Yeah, big shout out to him.
Is he a quarterback over there as well?
Oh,
okay.
He's captain of
Oh, shoot. Okay, that's what's up. Do you guys get to train often and stuff?
I mean, he hasn't really been down, but I'm waiting for him to come down so I can see him and go train with him.
I think that's so awesome that you have that, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know that I can be like a positive influence to some 15-year-old boy that wants to do podcasts, because he should not be watching The Public Affair, which I don't know why your dad said that you and your little brother watch every single episode.
I don't watch every single episode.
Santos, get off my show. I'm kidding. How you just gonna... Anyway. Okay, so you got him... oh, God, the name again?
Galen.
Okay. And was there anybody else? Or
Luke, Galen, and Maud Dixon. He's in Philadelphia right now.
Excuse me, I went to high school with Ahmad Dixon.
For real?
Yes, I did. Now, I don't know if Ahmad Dixon knows me, because we didn't talk in high school, but, Ahmad Dixon was like, he was always in sports. He was always one of the greatest football players in Midway High School. We went to Midway, and I was not. But a big shout out to Ahmad. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, he gave me another quarterback, a Hispanic quarterback, keep in touch with. His name is Luis Perez.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, that was okay. He had talked to him the other day. It was... Can I
just say that I was in high school 15 years ago when you weren't even born or just born, and so to think that Ahmad Dixon has become, I guess, influential for you.
Yeah, that's the first coach I had.
Really?
For football. Yeah, Ahmad
that
Dixon.
Is so. Can you text? Do you text him and stuff?
Yeah, I text
Tell him that, hey, you don't know this guy, but he's got like this podcast now, and I want him on my show too. We went to high school together. Yeah, shout out to. I think that's so great, Santos. For real, that's freaking. Like, I don't know. I feel old now. So what's next for you in your football career, Santos? So, I mean, what's the goal for you as a quarterback in football?
Be a sophomore quarterback on varsity.
Okay. Well, that's your short-term goal, obviously.
I mean, short-term goal, go deep in playoffs and hopefully go win state. But
so is your goal to be like in the NFL, or do you want to
that's everybody's goal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the goal for everybody.
Okay, got you.
But everybody does want to be in the NFL.
For sure.
My dream is just to go to college, ball out, and be stable in life.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
And hopefully be a coach after I graduate from college.
I think that's good. Yeah. I always thought how cool it would be if I would be a sports commentator, but I don't know anything about sports. So that I can just look good for. Okay. Well, God, Santos, I had a really good time having you onto the show. What's next for you? Did I leave anything out? Is there anything that you wanted to share? Any shout outs you want to give? Any friends
like
and
I said, shout out Coach Funding, Coach CJ, Coach Terry, and all the role models in my life. My dad, Galen, Luke, all of them.
So many influential people in your life. All I had was my dad, but all he did was watch the news and drink beer. Big shout out to him. And as far as a personal life goes, I mean, do you find yourself with all the training and everything?
And shout out to Ahmad and Coach Bonte.
Oh, well, hello, shout out to Ahmad.
Yeah.
Ahmad Dixon, if you watch this, bro, I'm actually gonna message him. I don't think he remembers who I am, but we didn't talk. Don't say that. Okay. I went to high school with him. Anyway, Santos, do you find yourself having much of a personal life at 15 years old, and you're constantly having to train and everything? I mean, do you get a lot of time to be with friends and stuff like that, or just play at Xbox?
I mean, yesterday I had a little party at the house.
Can I just say that I'm really sorry I didn't come to the party?
It's okay.
Because I'm not only sitting on the public affairs, Santos. I have things going on. Okay? Your dad got on to me for not coming. Yes, to the party. So I'm really sorry about that.
It's all right.
Yeah, but okay. So you had the birthday party yesterday, but like in just any other day, do you find yourself getting to?
Yeah, my friend can stay the night.
Yeah, okay.
Spend time with each other.
You guys like doing that? I hated sleepovers when I was 15. Get out of my house. You kids don't take a shower. No.
Yeah, I like hanging out with friends a lot.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Well, listen, Santos, I just want to tell you, at 15 years old, I think, I've seen you in the last 2 years really, really progress with your skills as an athlete. I was there. He was there when I was losing my weight. You know what I mean? So I felt like we were in this together. And I just have to tell you that I really hope that you stick on the right path, like it seems like you are, and really continue to, I guess, like, elevate your skills as a quarterback. And if I don't see you anywhere in college or in the NFL here in the next few years, I'm going to go there and I'm going to beat you up. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, no, best of luck to you, though, Santos. And I really appreciate you coming on the show. Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And back to the personal lifestyle, I really hang out with Avi a lot.
Well, okay. Yeah. You guys still train a lot together?
Not really.
No, not really. Okay. No, I've seen you guys like out and about, like, you know, if we have events at SoCo and stuff like that, and you guys always seemed really close. I think that's really cool that you have that. Because you only have your little brother, right?
No, my 2 little brothers.
You have your 2 little brothers, so you guys are like a brother-sister relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's so sweet.
Yeah, she's been there since we were both little.
I just have to say too, shout out to her parents, obviously. Shout out to your parents. You guys, they are very passionate about y'all's like success. Not even just as being athletes. Like they are very, very passionate about how they want you guys to like succeed in life. And I think that that's really great. And I think that a lot of parents can like they should exemplify that for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. So big shout out to them. Santos, thank you again for coming on to the show. I truly appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to leave us with? Or?
No, that's really it.
That's it. Well, Santos, I appreciate you coming on to the Public Affair. Thank you so much. Make sure you tell your little friends, okay? Only watch this episode in Avi's. Don't tell them to go watch all these other episodes, okay? I don't want their parents in my DMs all mad. Okay. Well, thank you guys again so much for watching this episode of the Public Affair. Of course, big shout out to, I have to give a shout out to Ahmad Dixon. I think that's so crazy that he coached you. Like, yeah, I'm shell shocked right now. Okay. A big shout out to him, to everybody who continues to support the show. Thank you guys again so much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this episode. Before we go, I definitely want to use this opportunity to give a shout out to just a few more of our sponsors. This episode is brought to us by SoCo Soccer Academy with Dominic Gutierrez and Ariana Gutierrez, located at 3304 Franklin Drive. They offer team, small group, and individual skills training. They also provide elite skills training to make your kid a superb star athlete. They have open play on Mondays and Wednesdays for ages 16 and older at 8:30 with Morrow, and only $5 to play. You know Morrow? I call him Silly Buns because he's short. Really. You don't know. Okay. Follow on Facebook at SoCo Soccer Academy and on Instagram at SoCo Soccer 254. Thank you guys so much for being longtime sponsors of the Public Affair. Ooh, of course, to one of my vices, J Pedal and Poke with Junior Fuentes, Thomas Roberts, and the entire family. They provide delicious, savory Japanese crepes and poke bowls. They also have handcrafted Thai rolled ice cream for dessert. Choose from the menu or create your own, like I like to do, because I like to be in control of my food. Locations on University Parks Drive and Hewitt Drive, and order online at jpedaltx.com. To J Pedal and Poke, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of the Public Affair. Of course, the Hustle Child Clothing with Blaine Hennick, another one of my new sponsors. He's a clothing brand whose mission is to change the negative connotation of the word hustler. He offers a wide selection of hoodies, hats, and more with various styles and colors. Clothing is made for both adults and children. Santos, go check them out at hustlechildclothing.com and shop through Blaine's amazing selection. To Mr. Blaine Hennick, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, the Pollo Box and Audio with Jeffrey Monreal, home for all your LED needs and auto accessories, installation of stereos, door speakers, and audio systems. He also specializes in building custom subwoofer enclosures and much more. Definitely a jack of all trade and your one-stop shop to get everything done in one roof. To Pollo Box and Audio, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair, bro. Truly appreciate you. And of course, to Fat Boy Michelada and Botana with my boy Junior Banda, who provides the best michelada and botana plates for yourself or for a party. And they make micheladas with soda, so you can have that. Okay. They have a menu of 10 of different items, including botana bowls, chamoy, pickles, and more. They're locally operated, so make sure you get the best and not the rest, darling. Follow on Facebook and Instagram at Fat Boy Michelada y Botana and place your order now. To Junior Banda, thank you so much for being a longtime sponsor of the Public Affair. Truly appreciate you, brother. Of course, thank you guys again so much. Big shout out to Santos Carrizales for coming on to the Public Affair. Happy birthday to you for turning 15.
Thank you.
You didn't have a quinceañera? No, boys don't do that, right? Okay.
I mean, some boys do.
Well, okay. Anyway. And don't forget, darling, to always keep it between us.
This has been a Rogue Media podcast.